Hey, welcome into my channel. My name is Monny. Thank you for choosing me as your oracle guide for this session. This will be a general zodiac reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, North Node, South Node. You could have Leo in your chart. You could be watching for a Leo, but you don't need to be a Leo or a fire sign to resonate with these messages. All right. Today is Wednesday, ruled by the planet Mercury. My short-term memory is shocking at the moment. Forgive that. This is also ruled by Virgo, so this is about hermit mode and communication as well. All right. In the tarot, it's Knight of Pentacles and Hermit. So, spirit guides, angels, please protect us during this session. The most important part of this reading is your intuition. Please follow the clues and follow the signs to help you understand whether or not these messages are for you. Trigger warning, I do cuss. I pick up on sensitive subjects. Okay, please scroll on. Don't use these messages to hurt anybody. Thank you for understanding. Okay, Spirit. Hammocks, number 4, Gemini. So you could be resting at this time, coming into self-actualization in limbo. This is what you need to know, not what you want to know. We'll see your current situation, like who you are, what you need to know, what the challenge is that you may not see coming. I'm going to get 10 cards and then I'll start my interpretation, or let's see where this message takes us. Summer. Okay, someone could be waiting until the next quarter moon or something like that, or the waxing quarter moon. You could have the life path number of a 2. You could be a mother. You could be waiting for something to happen within the next 3 to 6 months, like a next cycle. Leo, Cancer, Scorpio. Sorry, Leos get, my mistake. Leo, Cancer, Virgo. Yes, the answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time, number 1. So you could be born on the 1st, you could be born in January. You could have just asked a question and the answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time. So stay grounded, keep relaxing. This is nice, this is nice, this is nice. A yacht, number 5, Gemini. Adventure, influence, luxury, mobility, travel, great ease. Smooth sailing, wealth, over the top, extravagant. Yeah, so you could have a lot of luxury, or you could be very sophisticated in this relaxing situation you have. Gemini here. 4 and 5. 2 again, not 2 again. 2. Aquarius, in the labyrinth. You could have a complex situation here. You could be looking for a way out of something, or a way to solve a problem. This is a long spiral that you are in. I think it's almost over, whoever I'm speaking to, as this is currently, and the challenge. The flamingos too, again, okay, Pisces. Soulmates, lovers, the it factor, 2 of a kind, alluring. Okay, seducing, displays of affection and charm. So this is a challenge. The answer is yes. Like maybe you're wondering something regarding your soulmate or some union. So this is the situation and the challenge. What's the advice? Spirit. Jack and Diane, broken heart. Gemini again. 4, 5, 3. So someone here could have heartbreak. So they've just gone inward, started relaxing. They were unhappy, or that you are. This is the outcome. Is that okay? Let's get it. Let's get that, because this could be good or bad. Let's see. Right, 5, Scorpio, thunderstorm, okay. Some destruction or trouble could have broken your heart here. Triumphing over evil could have left you in grief or a funk or a sadness, or it will, or someone that you are dealing with or something. We have number 2, yes or no, 50-50. At this time, things could go either way. Lord. Okay, that's the introduction card of all the zodiacs. So this is probably a team or a group or something. Let's see, we've got the Castle, number 6 Sagittarius, and 5 Pisces. Something in the past, you're recognizing something in the past, you're not sure how it's going to go. 2 2 5 5. Okay, so current situation is you could just be waiting, but you are looking towards the future in a positive note. This is good, like you are right on track with this. The challenge that I'm seeing here is a romantic, like you may not have worked out your self-worth here. Maybe you have focused more on relaxation and luxury, extravagant things and wealth deliberately to solve a problem, but it's a complicated situation. This is going to be an alluring situation. Something was very charming here for you, and the outcome is going to be you have to push through here, like use your own discernment here with patience, okay? Have patience for yourself with this conflict, whatever you are facing at the moment. It's just an energy shift. Like this is a warning coming in for you that you need to take this within, okay? It could go either way depending on your choices. All right, you could be into, like, you could be very timeless, okay? You could have a lot of recognition on your position for praise and being praised for your achievements at this time. So maybe you're being reminded to keep that up, okay? Maybe you could have someone coming towards you that wants to seduce you, okay? They could see you as a long-term potential, as very alluring. They may want to court you while you are on this spiritual quest. Advice and guidance for the current situation in relaxation, and the question, please. For anyone who needs to hear it right now, Spirit, thank you. What's going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months for this person on their healing journey, finding relief? Book burning, 5, Libra, this is the truth. Censorship, silence, rewrite history, mind games, changing the narrative. The answer is yes. Within the next 3 to 6 months, you will find relief. You may be inactive right now in recovery, but you are supported here. Like you are a bit suspended in time off, like for this reason, to find hope in the truth, to change the narrative over these mind games. This is the fucking truth. We have got Knight, okay, 1, Leo, okay, so you could be very confident, a champion of a cause, determined in this challenge. You are fearless, you're a passionate fighting spirit, persevering, honorable, obeying orders, brave and daring. Leo, gang, okay, you can have the life path number of the 1, 3, 5, 2. You could be born on the 1st, you could be born on the 5th, you could be born on the 2nd, okay. You could be 35, you could be 26, you could be 21, you could be 25, you could be 52, you could be 42, 21, 51, 24, 25, 53, 25, 52, okay. All right, spirit guides, angels, what's going on with this reading? What do we need to know here? What's the advice for overcoming challenges at this time? Like, what is being silenced here? What are we rewriting? Ostrich trap. I went to read from the bottom a map. So we'll take them both because... So I pulled this one from the top. Avoidance. Exploration. And I asked what we are changing the narrative of. It's going to be fear-based thinking and figuring out directions of new perspectives and new territory, plans and preparations to chart a course. Being prepared of signs. 3, Aries, 2, Libra. So you could have the life path 3. 2, you could be 32 or 23. You could be born on the 2nd of the 3rd, 3rd of the 2nd. General collective Leo reading. This is a new situation for somebody, but you are the champion of this course for yourself. Like, this is your ego wealth. Like, okay, you're doing this for your legacy, all right, for power and prestige. You could be in isolation. So yeah, run for cover, just a conspiracy theory. This is what you are fearless and assertive towards and passionate about. You have high honor, like you're preparing for this. Laying of the land, exploration, finding your way. Well, what's the outcome, Spirit? This is cool. Family, 4, Leo. So you could be born on the 4th. You could be life path 4. You could be, yeah, loyal, faithful, allegiance, support systems, origins, tribe, dependable, sincere, kindred spirits. This could be what you are revealing to yourself or working towards and obeying, reading the signs, figuring it out. Ooh. Ooh, we have uncertain at this time. The situation or outcome is undetermined. Number 7, yes or no. What's blocking this? I got told to get my what's blocking the situation oracle, so thank you for watching this channel. Let's just get my cards 1 second. Alright, I grabbed my what's blocking you deck, and I also grabbed this. Alright, so we'll be using the Wise Witch oracle cards also to see what the spirit guides have to say. So I'm going to ask what's blocking this situation, what's the progress, like what's the hold up sort of thing, you know, what are we waiting for, if I'm allowed to see, like what is in limbo here, like what are we actualizing, but what's the block on that? Thank you, Spirit. Changing them. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. This could be what you are doing at this time. Or you are trying, okay, you could be trying to change someone, or this is in the past. Could have been a Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio. What's going on here? What are we overcoming here, Spirit? What are we waiting for? Insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. So that was the challenge, is to adventure and become sophisticated and indulge in yourself. Go with the flow of things. Like, you've been waiting long enough, I heard. What's the advice out? What's the advice for the outcome with this broken heart and conflict, please? Getting hurt. All love comes with a risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. What is going on here? Rejection. Build confidence by exploring what others value in you through dating or other social interactions. This could be the energy shift or trouble as well. So 50-50, things could go either way at this time. This is where discernment needs to be important here. You don't need to worry about being rejected, okay? Because all rejection is redirection towards something better, towards something that was delayed for a reason. You had to experience that. Okay, what's the answer? Yes, what was delayed? I think ascensions. I think someone's ascensions was delayed due to emotional hurt. Late bloomer, okay? What was delayed here? What is the viewer looking for here? Age issues. You are too old or too young to date or have issues with your partner's age. Okay. Too young or too old, and you have insecurities. Okay, so there could be some age gap, and maybe someone's going to make a proposal because, I don't know, the answer is yes, and the situation or event is right on track at this time. So don't worry about name with ages and stuff. That's silly. Although I have an issue with older men and older women dating much younger children. I said it, children, you know, like they're still teenagers and stuff. And if you're over 35, 40 and you're dating teenagers, or even in your late 20s, I'm going to push it to that, and you're dating a 17, 18-year-old, I just think that's silly. So, but anything in between, it depends. It depends. Could go either way. It depends on the dynamic, okay? So that's not my business. Why is this here? This is a situation for somebody. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship, okay? All love comes to a risk of losing it. Advice and guidance for the situation on what the question is. Thank you for watching my channel. That's funny. Too much. Okay, too many questions. All right. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Ooh. I get put in my place often by spirit. No good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. yeah, don't suffocate yourself to this, and don't persecute yourself. Don't silence yourself, or find your way through to a new destination. Got pent-up anger. You have unresolved feelings from your past that makes you resentful towards others. But it was in reverse, but I only read upright. Okay, well, this is going to resonate for somebody here. Don't be insecure. You could have someone who's very attracted to you and wanting to seduce you, but they're being held back because they are insecure about your age or their age. So, yeah, you could be very confident, okay? You could be very confident and strong. So, advice for this, Spirit? Fear loneliness. You stay in bad relationships because you are lonely. Be okay with being yourself. I think that's the person coming towards you. This person could be closed-minded and an avoidant, and refusing to face reality, because this is in between the soulmate lovers and confident and avoidant. So that's clarifying to me that. But this is also to consider that there is someone good for you out there. So are you pushing someone away? Maybe you haven't seen enough information yet. Giving it time. Oh, giving too much. Oh, giving time is the situation. You are depleted because you give too much. You need to balance. You need a balance and give and take. 50-50, give and take. Like, praise of a... something needs to be timeless and kindred spirits. Like, you have to have that mutual connection. You can't... And it has to be balanced, and it has to be solid, and it has to be really real for both parties. You'll know when it smacks you in the face. If it's not reciprocated, it's not true love, okay? But unfortunately, yeah, okay. The situation or outcome is undetermined at this time. Too soon. You get too serious too soon. Get to know each other before committing fully. Okay, yeah, so this is the truth. This is how you lay the land and get a perspective of what to do about the situation. You'll know after the first date or first interaction whether this person is for you or not, okay? No is a complete sentence. I had to say that for some reason. Indecision. You are afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. Okay, so someone could be a perfectionist. Someone could be very fussy. I know I am, but that's not due to failure. It's just my choice to be alone, really. Like, I'm not scared of alone. So someone is. Advice and guidance for whoever is feeling alone at this time and trapped in their head. Tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. So someone could be staying in a relationship with someone who treats them poorly because they're not sure of an outcome. Take the leap, babes. Come on now. You give too much information, they're going to use it against you, is what I'm picking up on. You give too much, and this is depleting you, okay? Like, this person could be pushing you away, and then you want to give them something so that they come back. Like, this is going to lead you getting hurt. But just don't stay with this person because you are lonely. Like, you could feel like you have an age issue and this is insecure for you. You tell others too much about yourself. Well, and trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. That's what you can say. Like, accept me as I am and move on. Playing games. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you, okay? Yeah, be yourself, be true, and don't tolerate abuse. The right one will stick around. They won't make this a problem. They will understand you and accept you. But you could feel like there's no one for you. But, okay, untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things. Change your stories and see the good that can happen. So someone needs to take a risk here. And maybe, okay, if you've been tolerating abuse, like, any kind of abuse is not okay. Any kind of abuse is not okay. It's okay to say no and be uncertain at this time. So what's the advice for this uncertain situation? Boundaries. Yep, okay. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. Yeah, make sure that you assert yourself in this situation and get to know someone, because if someone isn't allowing you to set a boundary, that person's not for you. If this person crosses your boundaries after you've set that boundaries, this is someone playing with your fucking mind, all right? And this will leave you depleted. So have confidence. You don't owe this situation anything. You are not to be tolerating abuse, okay? What's this giving too much? Advice and guidance. Follow the signs, follow the clues, okay? What's the giving too much? Fixing them. Okay, you can't fix someone. They have to want the change. Accept them or let them go. That's with this as well. Like, changing them, fixing them. This is giving too much. Put that energy to yourself. All right. Fucking hell. Sorry for swearing. Well, that's abuse. Okay, let's clarify this abuse. Maybe you've had traumatic past, but remember that you're telling yourself bad things. Change your stories and see the good that can happen. So then it's straight away, no good ones. Oh, this is a indecision major. Mixed signals, right? Okay, yeah. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. So yeah, you could be very guarded and closed off and very, yeah, protected. You've protected yourself. And you have other people that want to approach you, and Spirit saying, like, just have good boundaries. And if someone isn't going to accept that, then that's fine too. So, Witch's Oracle here. What's the advice and guidance for here? What do the witchy poos need to know? Advice and guidance. What do we need to know? For anyone trying to change anyone, what do we need to know? Guidance. Seek guidance from within. The answers you seek are in the cards. So do your own reading. Get a private reading for yourself, okay? In the next 1 to 3 months, figure out, maybe that's for somebody. Seek guidance regarding these insecurities, but don't give too much. Roots. Connect with your roots. Ancestral wisdom guides you. So maybe in a couple of months, you're going to figure out where your roots come from, or you want to. Yeah, work on you. Figure out your ancestral wisdom. Okay? Advice for these insecurities. Balance. Harmony with nature is key. Connect with the elements for balance and wisdom. Yeah. Stop using artificial products, okay? No shade for people who do this, but there's nothing more beautiful than natural beauty. Like, a lot of people I can wipe off. Shush, come on. Threads. Weave the threads of your dreams. Your thoughts shape your reality. So, yes, change the way you see yourself, okay? Picture yourself as beautiful as you want. Talk to yourself to the mirror. Talk to yourself in the mirror before you go on a date, and talk to yourself how you would expect your date to talk to you. Okay? That's just what I heard just now. I like that. So, advice for the outcome. Companion, listen to your inner voice. Your spirit guides is there to assist you. You're never going to be alone if you listen and you pay attention, and don't be afraid to take a chance, because spirit's always going to be there. You could, like, have pets as well. You could do divination, so we can't change people, huh? Transformation. Transformation is brewing. Embrace change and harness its magic. So once you're working on yourself and guiding others to do the same, okay, accepting people as they are, and letting them go, you're not scared of losing them because you know there's nothing good to come from fear. All right, but making sure your boundaries are up. Look within for answers. Your inner vision holds profound insights, okay? Yeah, stop lying to yourself. Don't give yourself mixed signals. Maybe this is why we're in hermit mode, like withdrawing and keeping our communication down and things like that, because it's easier that way than being misunderstood and always having to defend and stuff. So my ears are ringing, and I got these. I'm trying to, if you know, you know. This is gonna be so fun. All right, I was just getting breather. What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Okay, just give me 1 second. 2, 3, 4, 5 on the timer. So I was just speaking to my guides, and I was asking what direction I'm supposed to take in this reading, and I was told that I would be doing tarot. All right, so I'm just going to cleanse the space quickly to allow any negative energy to be removed. So spirit guides, angels, release any negative energy, clear it, return it out into the universe times 10,000. Thank you. Ooh, it went out before you got to see. That's funny. Okay. Holy Archangels, Holy Spirit guides. For the Leo watching this message, or anyone else who needs to hear it. Advice and guidance on how to find these roots. Ooh, 7 cards. I'm going to get a 10 card spread. 9 from the top, 10th from the bottom. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Sorry, 3 of Wands. So 7 cups, 3 Wands, 4 swords. Slippery. Ace of Swords for the challenge. Judgment. Knight of Pentacles. Outcome is Knight of Cups. 7 Wands. Page of Cups. 8 Cups. Ooh, okay. I just need to think over this. So the situation is the choices, but you could be looking back and waiting, like the first reading said in the beginning of this message, was looking back over things, you know, reminiscing or whatever, but this could be leaving you too many indecisions about your options. Like you could be limiting yourself to options if you're standing around waiting for things in the past to come and make sense. Or 3 of Wands is a choice, right? I think. Planning, yeah, like this is you planning, supporting things to come, but it's still waiting. Okay, waiting and resting. There's a lot of that going on, but don't miss the option. So this is just clarifying what the other cards have been saying. So situation is, yeah, too much rest will, I'm hearing you'll miss the train, the door will close, things like that. So a new idea, you could be calling in a new ideas quickly about financial security, or there's the gift being given to you because of your truth. This is happening quickly. This is a challenge though. Why? I think you doubt yourself. I think you're waiting for the past to come back so that you can sabotage. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. With the Knight of Cups, you could be in your emotions. Your emotions could be putting you into a situation where you always have to defend yourself or use force to challenge. Okay, this is also, yeah, what you give and take. With the Page of Cups, like someone could be coming towards you to put you in your emotions very quickly. This is the outcome with the 8 of Wands. You're going to have to leave this person behind. It's going to be an emotional situation. So how do you think, how are your thoughts going right now with this? All right, so you're financially secure, or you have got you're satisfied with where you are right now. Like you could be very logical, very taking a lot of action mentally. All right, so you like thinking about how to balance out your finances and romance and passions with things past. So you could be healing and care, like you could be caring, balancing out your care for the past, like how much energy you put into it, what lies and deceit you're going to have to overcome. So you've already foreseen this, like, so you're happily taking swift action to balance out an emotional connection from the past that was always a challenge for you. You see this as some sort of reward or gain. You feel like this is something that's going to help you, but it could just be another skill that you have to carry or some other situation. Take what resonates, read these how you like to read them. The way I read them may not be the same way you interpret them, but I receive my messages differently than others. But I am open to advice, okay? I am quite new to this, not very experienced. I'm not sure of combinations and stuff. I resonate with this message, so I'm a little bit lost here right now. But if I'm telling too much, Spirit, stop me now. What are you waiting for? And how do you feel about this situation? Or what are you thinking about the situation anyway? What do you feel? How do you think? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So you're sitting pretty. Like, you're sitting there just waiting for the fucking money to come in, I guess. Like, you could be alone and reminiscing over the past still. There's this one thing missing, you know? Like, you're missing your person, I think. I think you're very lonely because there was someone for you. There was a partnership that you had. Potentially. I don't see it here, though. I don't see it here. If there's so much waiting and looking back at the past and, like, walking away. Maybe a lot of people have left you behind. Maybe you've had to end a lot of relationships, emotional commitments, and with people, places, relationships with family, job opportunities. Like, you could have taken a lot of losses here, but this is divinely orchestrated with the Judgment in the center of this reading, with the Page of Cups after the Seven of Wands. It's a challenge that you have overcome, honestly, with good intention. That's what's, yeah, look, the Lovers and the Chariot. All right, so how are you going to move forward here, Spirit? How is the Leo or anyone resonating going to move forward here after leaving behind this situation? Death. Put an end to the things that keep you blind and stuck in entrapment and head towards your own wish fulfillment and complete this happiness, okay? Like, you will receive your romance. You will, okay? It could be someone younger than you. It could be someone from your past. Could be someone younger, yeah. Someone that you've known for a while, or someone that left you emotionally challenged. Left you to carry your own swords and receive abundance, receive financial reward. So, okay. How does Leo's person perceive Leo right now? How is the person in the background, Leo's person, perceiving Leo at this time? The Star. They see you being guided, pouring into yourself and loving yourself, and the Eight of Wands, like dedicating yourself to this, like working hard at being guided and walking away. This is beautiful. Yep, Eight of Pentacles, Eight Wands, Eight Pentacles. Your person, Leo, sees you. They're watching you overcome these challenges. Like, they may want to come in and talk to you about this. This is something that you could have been considering lately. This person could be an earth sign, masculine earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This person could be under judgment, all right, after leaving you behind or after you left them, whichever, however this went down in your situation. But whatever it is, both parties, I don't know. Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, like, you could have another water sign as well, or this person had the new idea, this earth sign could have potentially had the new idea to go towards this water sign emotionally, which could have been a struggle for them. You know, this Page of Cups, like, they were using their, they weren't thinking with their head, put it that way. It didn't work well for them. Like, they had to work harder in the long run. Whatever it was that they thought was going to relieve them actually gave them more emotional problems. So it's like, went from the Five of Cups to the Eight of Cups after all of this, right? There was a interference with like a quick, something that come in quickly, you know. It wasn't good. There was a battle. I think this person knew it as well. You or your person with the Seven Swords. What happened here with the Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles? What happened with the Judgment and the Knight of Pentacles? A new contract. They tried to, yeah, there was destiny, it was fate, it was good luck. They agreed. This was something that they wanted. This was an agreement. They wanted to see this through. They wanted to close the ending with this financially, like, this emotionally and financial loss. So there was an emotional and a financial loss, which sparked a new idea that was quickly created through emotions that ended up being a struggle anyway. It could have been a water sign. So this was not your business, with the magician on the bottom. So this was manifested in. This is divinely guided. This is something that was bound to happen. 7 of Pentacles. You had to learn. You had to learn how to take a loss here and be guided. This is just going to add to your abilities, you know? That's the truth. Queen of Swords, like, you know what you want. You know what you say and do comes back to you. 2 of Wands. Yep. After this 7 of Pentacles, what you walk away from, okay, you're going to know now which choices to make more in the future. This is something that you will be prepared for. Yeah. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, 2 of Swords. So maybe there's 2 other feminines involved with this whole shit show, okay? But you have victory and success with your own thoughts anyway. Like, or you're going to receive another masculine air sign, maybe. A King of Swords is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Masculine or feminine, take it where it needs to go. What was in the Wheel of Fortune here? And the 3 of Cups, I need to know. 3 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. What was the decision, or what was the agreement here? They decided to spin, like they decided to make the end. What happened? Who, what, when, where, why? So it was a mutual obligation, mutual agreement. Someone was offering and they received, or flip it where it needs to go. It was about money or just resources that they wanted for themselves, okay? They didn't want to earn it. They had to sort of call it in another way with other people with the 3 of Pentacles. So this could be multiple attempts at it also to leave and whatever. I don't know. I feel attacked. Never mind. I'm getting better at my readings, I think. Advice and guidance for whoever I'm reading for on how to let this pass, please. Why is this a situation that keeps coming out? Why do we need to let this pass? Because there's still deception. I heard there's still deception. High Priestess, 6 Swords, Temperance, the Devil, the Lovers, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, 10 Swords. All right, someone, Leo, like the Moon, King of Swords. All right, masculine air sign. Doesn't need to be. Could be just someone who is analytical, logical, like stern, decisive. Knows what they know, can never go wrong, has to have it their way. Okay, this air sign could have revealed or was hidden, or this air sign didn't see your strength, the things that you had overcome. They didn't know. They didn't know just how secure you were. Okay, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, like you're emotionally and intuitively balanced, like you were already in a partnership. Okay, maybe you have a dark side, okay, that you have tempered here, like you have walked away and let go of everything that drains you and become this High Priestess. That is a perfect reading, but like you could have a lot of support from other people, and in this other reading it's like you're very isolated at the same time. I think it's because you have enough for yourself, like you've already experienced everything that you really wanted to experience in regards to heartbreak, loss, overcoming challenges, and being betrayed by everyone and everything that you've ever loved and worked towards. It always ended badly for you, but this has only helped you find your success, really. It's like you've been through hell and back. You've protected yourself because you're highly guided, like you're very divinely guided here. Receiving a new gift that's going to, yeah, be very, very, very cautious of any ideas that you are working with other people, all right? Keep the course that you know best, Leo. I think you know what that is for you, all right? If you don't, then there's going to be something that's going to maybe take you on a course, but be sure to make sure that you're a consensual participant of this. It's okay to say no, all right? But you may want, okay. Be mindful of any sex magic, or don't be rooting around, as we say. 39:11 on the timer. That is going to be the end of your reading. If you would like a personal private reading, please reach out to me with that information in my description. Thank you for helping us grow. Okay. I appreciate all the support from the new subscribers as well. Love you all. See you on the next one.